What's cracking, Jump Nation family? It's your boy here, Rushy S, aka the Jump Rope Coach. Today we have a 2-minute tutorial Tuesday, guys, where I'm gonna be showing you the correct posture when it comes to skipping. Now, this is not only gonna help you with your workouts, getting the most out of your skipping ropes, it's also gonna give you longevity and just keep you injury free, okay? Now the way these 2-minute tutorials work, peeps, is I put a timer on the screen. I'll probably go over it, all right? I've never really beaten it, but you're gonna get a ton of value anyway. Guys, leave me a comment, drop me a like as well if you're liking these styles of videos, and I'll get more done for you. So let's start the timer right now and get into it. So, posture. So there's a couple of things, maybe 3 things that you need to think about, okay, when it comes to posture, folks. And that is, think of it as sections of your body, and we just need to make sure that all sections are sort of aligned to get you the perfect posture. Now, a lot of us out there have different body types, different kind of muscle groups, bigger, smaller, big lats, big arms, etc., all right? I can go on forever. But what you need to really remember is you need to feel as tall as possible. That's kind of like the overall message. When I'm skipping or when I'm sort of, in training mode, or even when I'm recording these videos, one thing that I'm always thinking about is feeling nice and tall, right? Because when you feel nice and tall with your ropes and you're not feeling kind of squashed and hunched like this, it's just going to start to feel a lot more comfortable. A lot of people get into bad habits and think that that is their comfort zone. Trust me, you want to start to feel as tall as possible. So let's go piece by piece. So it's going to start from the top, and the top is your eyes, all right? Or kind of your neck, right? We can link them together. You want to make sure that you've got a comfortable position for your neck and your eye line when you're skipping. So what I find a lot of beginners are doing, and people with bad habits, is they're kind of down here. They're looking at the floor when they first pick up a rope. They're looking for when the rope's going to be close to their feet, and that's how they're sending the signal to jump, or that's when they're trying to make sure they don't trip. And this is a bad position to be in, all right, guys? You want to start to lift your head up, at least get a neutralized kind of neck position. Whether or not you look kind of just down and in front of you, which is sometimes I do this. I usually kind of like a little 45-degree angle. So right now, my eyes are focused on roughly kind of just in front where the F is on my logo. And sometimes if I'm skipping in front of a mirror, I just like to look at the eye line, right? So directly eye to eye. That way the neck is looking good, right? So just try and focus on that. The second piece is your torso. Now again, when people are looking down, it all starts from the eyes. If their eyes are down here, even sometimes their eyes could be really high up like this. I've seen this a lot as well, where people are doing doubles and they're just really stretching their body out like this, okay? What happens is they start to fall back and start to lose balance, all right? So we need to now think about what you're kind of, the back of your shoulder blades, your scapula. What you need to do is you need to start to feel as though they're pulling away from you, all right? So it's gonna be a bit exaggerated. You don't wanna look awkward like this, but just have a feeling that your shoulders are back and down, all right? Just, you could do this from your armchair or wherever you're watching this video. Just back, down, and that's where we're at with skipping, all right? Back and down, that's what you wanna feel with your shoulders. That way we're not gonna get hunched over, not gonna get like a rounded back. It just makes us feel nice and tall. So that's the backside of the torso. Now I want you to sort of feel like your chest is now up and out, right? So once you put these 2 things together, up and out, make your chest nice and big. Now we get a posture that just looks tall, and it feels, again, it's gonna start to feel a lot more comfortable, stretch you out a little bit. Your chest isn't down here, your back isn't rounded. So chest up and out, back, nice and straight, okay? Just nice, cool, elongated posture going on right now. Now we're gonna go onto our hips and our legs. Now I've probably gone over the 2 minutes already by now, but this is really important. This is really one of the most important parts, okay? Because what people do is they think that it's just all about their top half, keep that straight, we're all good, and they forget about their legs and their hips and everything. So what happens is when people are jumping, and they're jumping heavy-footed, we're starting to put lots of pressure on our ankles, the joints around our knee, our hip. And what you need to start to feel is, again, this feeling tall feel, right? And where that comes from is being on the balls of our feet, heels always off the floor. And we want to start to jump and spring off the floor just with a nice bit of smoothness about it, right, guys? It's not heavy-footed, it's not this, where we're slamming our joints. You want to start to feel like your calves are getting most of the workout. Your calves are taking a lot more of the sort of impact and sort of the feel, and you're just bouncing off the ground. That's going to try and lift up our sort of pelvic bone. We're not going to drop it down here, like I said, and that comes from your torso not being like this anymore. Now we're feeling nice and tall. One key point is trying to feel like your feet are applying pressure into the floor, which then allows us to get this spring back, okay? We're not gonna feel like we're sort of jumping off the floor. It's just tiny bits of pressure going down from the balls of our feet into the floor, which allow us to get this nice springy look. You can see like when you come in to do different styles of footwork, it all just feels nice and light. When you're doing sort of more high power moves, it starts to look nice and chilled, relaxed. You can apply speed. And yeah, this is how you're gonna start to improve your posture, improve your jump rope game, and make everything look a lot more slicker. So guys, hopefully that all helps. You followed along and you found this useful. If you did, give this a big thumbs up. That'd be super useful for me. Allow me to make more videos just like this one. Leave me a comment. If you've got any questions, any other things you're finding difficult, I'll try and make a tutorial for you as soon as possible. Also, before I leave you, we have 25% off everything online. It was my birthday recently, so we are celebrating still. Use the code VIP25 to get 25% off clothing, ropes, mats, you name it, everything on the website, okay? So folks, I'll see you in the next one as usual. So take care of yourself, skip the treadmill, stay safe. Peace.
Was the knight in shining armor in your movie? Would put your lips on mine and love the aftertaste now.